Hello everyone, this is James with Gadgets.net and RootsWiki, and I'm here with the LG Spectrum. This is the latest dual-core handset from Verizon, running Android 2.3.5 with a promised ice cream sandwich update sometime in the near future. I'm going to access the About phone screen first and take a look at the software information. And see if I can get this a little closer so you can see it. This is 2.3.5. I just charged the battery all the way up. Battery is a little bit weak. It's about a 1300 milliamp hour battery, and with pretty heavy use I got about 6 hours worth of life out of it. Access the storage screen. This only has 4 gigs of internal storage, however it does come with the 16 gig SD card. And this is the basic home screen, just how it comes set up. The only things I've changed is that I downloaded Google Plus and added that in place of the stock email application. I also added our speed test and quadrant, but otherwise this is just how it comes set up. You've got your screen over here with your albums, your camera roll, and some stock video clips that come with it, some music videos and some movie previews. LG has this Friends Plus widget, which adds your Facebook or Twitter contacts and lets you access quick information about them or status updates. There's the News widget, which you can toggle between your news or your weather or stock tips, calendar, photos with a calendar, or you can take some notes. Over here we have the Social Plus widget, which accesses Twitter and Facebook, so you can easily swap between the two. Pull down the notification bar here, and your notification bar has some quick access buttons across the top there, things like airplane mode, GPS, Bluetooth, your screen orientation lock, as well as sound or mute. You can see that you can access your songs there and set up a playlist if you'd like to, or access your albums, artists, etc. And those will appear on the playlist up here. Your dialer, basic Android dialer, and also has your call log, contacts, and any groups you've set up there across the top. Stock Android browser. Market access, messaging, contacts, and your apps, which are categorized. So you start with communication, and then you've got some high-def apps including the ESPN Score Center and Netflix and Smart Movie HD. Of course, this thing comes loaded with bloatware. None of this I have installed myself. This is all stuff that actually comes on the device itself. And if we flip it over to the back, you can see the 8 megapixel camera there and the LG logo, also Verizon's 4G logo. From the side, it is fairly thin, not so much as some of the others like the Razr or the Galaxy Nexus, but it's not too bulky either. On the side there you can see the volume rocker here. There's nothing really on the bottom, just the notch here to get the back panel off. Though on the top you have your power button, 3.5mm headphone jack, and a USB charging port there. Back is plastic and very slick. It has this little checkered pattern across it, which looks nice, but the thing is very slippery and slides out of your hand really easily, which certainly detracts from the overall design, something I don't really care for. But otherwise, the design looks really nice. Build quality is pretty good. It doesn't feel like cheap plastic. It's not overly heavy, actually fairly light. This is some kind of LG skin over Android, similar to Moto Blur in that it's got the grid pattern boxy, and once you do your long press you can add your various widgets here, as well as access your wallpapers or create photos and shortcuts. There's the stock LG wallpapers here. As far as live wallpapers, it doesn't really come with much, just the basics. We'll take a look at the camera app here real quick. There's your basic camera app that we're all used to. Of course, you can adjust your image sizes and various scenes, etc., shot modes. It does do panorama shots, although this panorama is fairly different from what you get with the Galaxy Nexus. With the Nexus you have the one bar across the bottom, and as you pan it just continually takes shots and then strings them together. This one you actually have to watch this red box here in the center, and as you pan about you have to get that red box centered where it's supposed to be, and it kind of indicates it with little arrows as you pan, and then it'll take the next shot. And there we have the LG Spectrum.